What the fuck is this shit? What is DLSS? AI-powered graphics technology created by NVIDIA that boosts game performance by rendering games at a lower resolution and using artificial intelligence to reconstruct a sharp, high-resolution image. Is that good? Is DLSS good? I don't think that's necessary. What is VSync? Vertical synchronization is a display setting that matches a game's frame rate to your monitor's refresh rate. Stops screen tearing, prevents your graphics card from overworking, and can cause minor input lag, but we don't want that. What is anti-aliasing? Yeah, I think this is all bullshit. I don't need any of that. Yo, Sally. It's the final battle of our time. Alright, this is serious business. Bruh. Hold on, we got before we commence. Right, did you really need to keep the intros in lead mode? Surely we could have skipped that. Time to win, yeah, definitely. First try. The start of Moon's video fucking killed me. I was listening as I was driving home. Bring it up. I was actually in the stream when he was talking, when he was saying all this shit. It's funny what it's come to. In the stream when he was talking. Shut up, cunt. Fuck, I don't even have display capture. What is this? How do I set up display? Oh, here it is. Yes. It would have been nice if you didn't open it by default.
Did you see your latest YouTube? Hold on one sec. For those of you who don't know, so when anyone would Google Ratman welcome to the game, the Google AI synopsis would pop up with a the guards have it. It changed because I was doing it periodically yesterday as well.
Unbelievable.
My AI says the Ratman is a hidden threat in Welcome to the Game 3, described as a naked human painted to look like a rat who drags players into a game of Russian roulette. Yup. Isn't that
the Russian roulette law is so good?
that insane? That's insane. That's insane. We weren't even trying to do this, and it happened. Can you imagine? Dude, every normie is using AI right now.
I really hope that the Ratman gets acknowledged in some form. Memed him into existence. He's real now. He's the hidden threat. Yeah, this is the video I was talking about. We can quickly skim through it. It was a short video, but it pissed me off.
Welcome to the game 2.
I'm not even an Adam stan, and I don't glaze these games. Like, I'm pretty critical of them myself, but this video is fucking
Probably
ridiculous.
one of the most interesting horror game concepts that I've ever seen, with the most incredibly poor execution ever. From being so convoluted that you basically have to have a wiki open at all times to even begin to play it, to something as simple as just not even respecting its players' time. And that's not even mentioning the controversy all revolving Adam, the creator of the game itself. Nearly everything about Welcome to the Game 2 makes me mad, and that's coming from someone who actually took the time to beat this. So hi, I'm Pindar, and today we are going to talk about why Welcome to the Game 2, while a very unique and interesting concept, is such an incredibly poorly designed game looking back at it. We'll mostly be talking about the gameplay, the atmosphere and sound since it's a horror game, a little bit of the story, and giving a bit of background on the past issues involving the game. Obviously, if you enjoy the game, good for you, Insum, love to see it, but this is based on my experience playing the game, so before you leave a comment, at least hear me out first so you can understand where I'm coming from. And with that, let's go ahead and just get into this. If you're unfamiliar with Welcome to the Game 2 and decided to go ahead and watch this anyways, for one, thanks, and two, basically, it's a 2018 psychological strategy horror game created by that of Reflex Studios.
Adam doesn't respect your time. Everyone knows that. Everyone already knows that. You didn't need to play the game to know that.
2016. The whole concept is basically you're a private investigator who happened to watch a stream that you really shouldn't have, and it piqued your curiosity since there seemed to be a woman in danger. And upon digging a little deeper, you ended up in a whole different game to just decided to insert himself into his own game. Not just as a helpful tutorial guy, but he just decided to insert himself into his own game. Not just as a helpful tutorial guy, but also as the overall big bad who was so much smarter than us and was always—
Like, I've heard the arguments that he makes, I've heard so many times, and they're so retarded.
Hello, Future Pindar here. Hi, hello. I'm editing the video, and I realized that not once throughout this entire video I mentioned the actual ending of the game. So for reference, the ending right here that I just showed,
Yeah, number one, criticizing the ending. Who the fuck plays these games for the ending or the story? That doesn't make any fucking sense. You have a couple minutes of cutscenes to several tens, if not hundreds of hours of gameplay. Like, that is not what we play these games for. Adam also said that the ending's shit. I personally don't think that the ending is that bad for what the game is. I don't mind it. He even criticizes the fucking late ending, the fucking vacation dancing shit.
It sucks. It's bad. It's unsatisfying. It's uninteresting. It's just really disappointing for all the work it actually takes to get to that point. And that just makes sense considering everything else that I explain about this game here soon. So, oh man, all right.
Like, no one's playing these games to see the ending.
Anyways, back to what I was talking about. Adam has some controversy on the fact that it seems that he has a—
I liked it. I really like it. I think it's good. I don't know how, like, I don't know what else you can really do with the endings.
That can affect the player's experience without the player's consent.
It's usually some bullshit and it's left open-ended for a potential sequel. That will probably not happen.
Unlike some other ones,
it's
such
just
as the Blackout Club.
Part of the
Adam
process
seems
at
to
this
have
point.
a problem with people giving his games criticism, and it's somewhat assumed that he's the one that made it so Markiplier was unable to actually beat the game due
Adam doesn't take criticism well is one of the only fair points.
to his frustration about it.
But again, who cares?
Developers for doing absolutely
Who
nothing.
fucking cares
Now, I
what
would
Adam
like
thinks?
to talk a lot more about the actual gameplay reasons why Welcome to the Game 2 is poorly designed, but there's a video by Spaceman Scott that goes a lot more
Same way Adam doesn't care what I think.
and why Alex
a
himself
two-way
can be a
street.
little problematic on top of just the general idea of dev trolling. So if you're a bit interested on Adam's background as well, you
I thought he didn't even need to end it. He could have just done a text screen and be like, GG. I don't know if I'd go that far.
should definitely check out that video. It's really interesting of a watch. So what is the
I'd like something to be happening on the screen so I can pretend to watch it while I decompress.
problem with Welcome to the Game 2 itself, and what makes it just poorly designed when we look back at it? Obviously, the developer screwing with the game to actually make it impossible to beat is, you know, bad to begin with, but that's outliers, right? Now, to make things clear, I am a casual player in most of the games that I play. I am not an extreme diehard, and because of that, we're going to be talking from the views of a casual player looking for a horror experience and how horribly Welcome to the Game 2 actually treats them as well. We'll start with one of the smaller, but still equally as important problems, and that is that the game simply does not respect your time. To give an idea of the gameplay loop, you're essentially on a PC searching through the dark web to fight 8 codes in order to re-access the stream that you ended up getting kicked from that I mentioned a minute ago. You get 6 in-game hours in order to do this.
Think of any good game that you've played. Whether it's Elden Ring, whether it's fucking Dark Souls, or anything like that. Whatever you consider an amazing game that you've played. I almost guarantee that the experience was you spent like 50 hours in the beginning of the game just learning. That is what these games are. You're not supposed to understand what you're doing.
And that task sounds simple enough,
In the
right? Well,
beginning.
every minute in-game is 30 seconds, meaning you get
It's
3
also not... I hate the criticism of no tutorial, or if the game doesn't tell you how to play, then it's not good. Like, how have people managed to learn how to play, but you can't?
hours to do this, and you will more than likely need 3 hours to do this. Not only are every single one of these codes randomized, but also where they are, meaning no run is quite 100% the same, which brings me to a
Maddie
side
didn't
tangent that I
win
would like to
immediately.
part of to isn't single to handle every single one of these threats off rip. You're going to die, and absolutely all of your progress, poof, gone.
Okay.
With off rip, you're going
This
to
is one of the
die.
things that pissed me off.
So
Why?
you know exactly how to handle
such a
every single
modern-
one of these threats off rip, you're going to die.
iPad baby, it's a good point. One of the biggest problems with modern games is that dying is seen as a bad thing. If at any point you die, that's not me doing something wrong, that's bad game design. Something didn't work. Like, that's like the immediate response. Because I feel like most people that play games don't want friction. They apparently respect their own time so much that any game asking them to redo a segment or anything like that is just fucking blasphemous.
And absolutely all of your progress, poof, gone. With every single code and their location being randomized, while there are some slight rules to such, losing all of your progress is just simply devastating. Now, I was going to mention this significantly later in the video, but I understand a lot of people aren't going to watch that. So let me
Or
get
just
straight
early
that
games in
I
general.
understand games can
Like, you can't have these takes unless you're under the age of like 21, I feel like.
be difficult, and I'm fine with this. As I said, not every game is for everybody, and obviously there's going to be a good amount of players who drop.
Okay, he understands that point, that not every game is for everybody, but then reviews the game in the lens of how it treats everybody.
It due to it being difficult, or just drop.
It's got to consider the casual gamers. It's got to consider this. It's got to consider that. No, it doesn't, actually. It doesn't have to consider any of those things.
it just because. The problem here is the fact that a majority of the player base has dropped the game. This is even taken account by the creator himself by calling the achievement for beating the game the 1%, literally showing the game is not intended to be won by the average player.
I also, there's like the argument of, do you play games to beat them or to play them? Or to like experience them? Like if the only goal is to beat it, is there even a point of playing it?
The fact that most of the player base falls into that category. It has to be understood that it hits a point where it is not a
kind of a gray area, I guess.
It can be fun, and there is a point where it becomes just frustrating, especially.
But I definitely believe that just because you can't beat a game or you don't beat a game doesn't mean it was bad or you didn't enjoy it.
When I'm trying to beat a game that I bought so that I can see the ending of the story.
He's dancing around the point. I think he knows the truth, but this is just like criticizing the game so I don't have to be critical of myself as a player. Like, I enjoy games to be like this, and this game is not that. It's the game's fault, not mine.
The whole game revolves.
The conclusion that's being drawn is wrong.
A comment on one of Markiplier's old videos, and the same one he crashed out on, puts it pretty well by saying that this game is like trying to complete.
I see why this video pissed you off. It's like, if you think the game doesn't respect my time, videos like this don't respect it even more. Not that I play the game for other people to respect me for it, but the reason people are good at the games is because they play them a lot. It's the kind of game where you have to play it a lot to get good at it. It's not the only game like that in existence, but it's probably the only horror game like that in existence.
Giant puzzle, but right before you succeed, someone jumbles it up, and every single time you
like what? But why was Fear and Hunger good? Did Fear and Hunger explain everything? Did Dark Souls explain everything?
Become more and more disinterested. Cool, with that side tangent aside now, Welcome to the Game has a similar problem that I have with Darkest Dungeon 2, and that is how the game does not respect your time, as I mentioned. Not everyone can just sit down for 2 to 3 hours straight to play a game, and even if
why would you fucking play this game then? If you don't have 2 to 3 hours to sit down and play a game, why would you sit down and play the game that takes 2 to 3 hours to beat?
You personally can. Nothing leaves a more bitter taste in my mouth as a player than working hard and doing what I believe to be everything right just to die to RNG because...
That's why I like Moon. He just beats his head against the wall until he gets good and doesn't apologize or give up. Yeah, like, he just has the right attitude for playing games. And he just concedes that even his own chat doesn't understand what it's like to be like that, to be so stubborn that you just refuse to quit and lose.
Roll its chance.
Just because he understands how good of a feeling it is to win when you finally win.
Which, by the way, isn't even something you're told can happen. 2 hours of progress.
That's why I'm actually enjoying watching Moon play.
Gone. Instantly. And with nothing to show for it other than sheer frustration. And while you could just quit the game and return later, with how the game requires you to be constantly aware and vigilant of literally everything, picking up somewhere and trying to remember where you left off is practically a death sentence, and you might as well restart anyways. Now, don't get me wrong, Welcome to the Game 2 has a fantastic atmosphere, especially with how quiet the game is most of the time. And due to the sound cues being rather important, it's also a good thing that the ambience is quite minimal. It makes you more paranoid than you should be, despite the fact that it is a game designed around the idea that you are going to be playing gameplay.
I think the fact that it's so quiet a lot of the time that builds the tension and paranoia is why Welcome to the Game 2 is better than 3.
Especially considering
and Dead Signal.
The fact that it is a game designed around the...
Those games went too hard on making the game challenging with a lot of shit going on that it doesn't give you time to actually be scared.
The idea that you are going to be playing it several times.
That's my criticism
over,
from a horror game
it's
perspective.
No longer scary, and it's just annoying. Also, if you've made it this far, leave a Welcome to the Game provides is at best the most surface level explanation I've ever heard. And while even if you simply the war and the police, arguably the 2 easiest threats with these threats out of specifically that of the Noir and the police.
He talks about the Noir and the police.
The 2 easiest threats to deal.
Arguably the 2 easiest threats to deal with. They're the only 2 threats you have. Lucas doesn't spawn until at least halfway into the game on normal mode. And Dollmaker is optional. These are the only two guys. If you're saying it's easy, then why is the game difficult?
Anyways, nobody tells you how to hide from Lucas or even how to prepare for him to begin with, nor is the door that you're supposed to hide in for the breather given any light at all. Not to mention that both just have a, I don't know, just
Dude,
have a chance to
so
kill
good.
you if you're unlucky,
I don't care
guess.
what anyone says. The police are the best idea Adam has had.
Welcome to the Game 2 simply requires that you play the game with an online guide, either something like Welcome to the Game 2 Assistant or just watching a non-outdated YouTube video on it, because otherwise your chances of actually winning, even tell you, stages can only be active during certain times.
Even if you don't think so from a gameplay perspective, just from immersion perspective, knowing the police are after you makes you feel like you're doing something illegal inherently. None of the other games have that feeling.
Which Adam tells you about this, and it sounds kind of cool on paper until you realize the fact that without a guide, that there's not really an easy way
you don't feel like a victim in this game, which I
know when these pages
really
turn
enjoy.
on and off. And you just happen to miss the webpage that had the. Since how are you supposed to reliably understand not only that you need to buy the LOL piece, really stuck for 15 to 20 minutes because you just happen to miss the webpage that had the next wiki, or even the doll maker as a hidden enemy is rather terrible. Since how are you supposed to reliably understand not only that you need to buy the LOLP disc with the description of LOL like 30 times, which also puts you at risk of the breather again, but also to insert it into the old computer in the lobby and not the PC in
that's why he's optional.
Your own apartment to finally look up and find people more viable for the doll maker to take. All on top of the fact that you were trying to deal with every other thread in the game at
the other two threads
the same exact time.
The ones that he was saying were really easy. But now when there's one extra consideration to have, don't
go to the doll maker's website and he won't activate. Okay, first off, if you're a new player, the point is that you're...
Again, he's talking about from a new player. The idea is you eventually are no longer a new player. That's how these games work. At some point, you stop being a new player and you become an experienced player that knows what the fuck is going on.
You're not supposed to know he exists. And second of all, both a key and the second website...
No, you're not supposed to know he exists until you know that he exists, and then you can never not know he exists ever again.
Link can be on the Dollmaker's website, making him have a chance to be impossible to ignore if RNG is simply not on your side. That's just not fun to deal with, and possibly can lead you to a near instant loss if it puts either the key or the second deep web page onto his website before you can even get enough money to buy the LOLP disc, assuming you're not trying to cheat by using a wiki and you're just playing the game the intended way. Sure, you could just force hacks with some websites and use a backdoor hack to get enough money quick, but being forced to deal with the Dollmaker at all is doubtful.
For all intents and purposes, Welcome to the Game 2 is absolutely beatable without a spreadsheet of any sort. You don't have to take notes, you don't have to do anything.
Right, devastating to the run to begin with. The fact is that Welcome to the Game 2, while incredibly interesting, it is convoluted on how it works, but it simply does not give the player any of the information that they actually need to understand how this world works and how they should interact with it, and more importantly, it lacks any real way to teach such as well.
Wouldn't be very scary or challenging if it just told you.
Game 2 has a lot of similarities to that of a roguelike with its RNG and permanently. While you can beat a roguelike in a singular try, you know, it's not likely. You're actively supposed to lose, get up, try again, but this time a little bit smarter, a little bit stronger than before. Welcome to the Game 2, despite having a similar idea of trying, failing, and trying again, seems rather against this loop. As I already stated, most of what you'll be learning is from wikis or videos, and the game itself doesn't really have that same capability to teach you things like other games can. There's no boss patterns to learn or things to adapt to, because you're just not given the leeway to learn such. Most of the time, you just fail, and you're likely not going to fully understand as to what you did wrong, because what you're told is through vague files with surface level explanations. Like most games punish you, but at the same time they'll teach you something. Either as simple as, oh, you're too weak to be in this area, or you just saw what went wrong in that situation and you have an idea on how you should react differently in order to succeed next time. Welcome to the Game 2, however, just punishes you and forgets the part of teaching you what to do next. And I feel I really don't need to explain why that's a problem. The game not teaching you how to deal with these threats initially and then punishing you for even trying to deal with them despite your lack of...
I don't know what games just tell you how to win just because you just lost.
Understanding, and then afterwards not teaching you anything that will actually be beneficial is not fun. It does not help the player. It doesn't do anything other than discourage the player from trying again, really. There's a reason why the completion rate for this game is just so incredibly low, and it's likely due to the game not only being so difficult, but also being confusing due to the lack of communication on how to actually play the game. That was
It wouldn't be
probably all
difficult
over the
otherwise.
place. Again, do not get me wrong. The game can be pretty scary, especially if it's your first playthrough. Even I still get jump scared every now and then, and I've probably done dozens of runs at this point. Welcome to the Game 2 is just such an interesting and cool concept, but how it was designed is so incredibly poor for the average player's experience. Do not get me wrong.
The game has some poorly designed elements. It is not a poorly designed game.
Wrong. By no means is it a
That is a
terrible
crazy
game.
stretch.
It does horror well, but that does not take away from the fact that the actual gameplay loop is horrendous. Along with the game's RNG
Dying
being
teaches you to
hellish
not
at
do that
times,
again. Or
needlessly
it teaches you, unless you're me and any death is because of a bug and not because I did something wrong. But you instinctively think, if I died to a killer, whatever I just did not work. Or I didn't do something that I was supposed to do. That's my first thought process. It's never, oh, the game didn't tell me what I did wrong. It's not the game's job to do that.
Explaining how to deal with the majority of them as a little
Yeah, here he goes again.
needlessly difficult enemies, and then also
Needlessly difficult enemies that he was just saying were really easy.
not explaining how to deal with the majority of them as
Not explaining how to deal with the majority of them. Figure it the fuck out, man. That's the game. That's the entire game. Step 1, learn how to not die. Step 2, learn how to make enough money to win. Step 3, learn how to win. That is the 3-step process to success in every single one of these games.
little cherry on top, simply
only
being
glitches and
frustrating
bugs kill
for the
me.
sake of being frustrating. So that was my random angry tangent.
It is
that I got
frustrating for the sake of
sidelined
being
me from
frustrating.
making my actual main
That's why it
project.
feels
I
good
got
to
a couple
be.
of other ideas of what's to come. While you're at it, if
So
you
yeah,
want to.
shit video, and then even more ridiculous comments. The game suffers from a strange and very specific flaw that I notice sometimes in other games. It doesn't want to let you play it. It depends. Like, I say that a lot, let me play the game, but it depends on what your definition of playing the game is. Not everyone's playing to beat it. I saw someone try to fix this game, and they made it so that every time you get a code, a cutscene plays hinting to where to go next and showing rising stakes of the chat room hostage. It acts as a checkpoint. Bro, that's a terrible idea. Why would you want checkpoints? The normal mode in Welcome to the Game 3 having checkpoints makes it infinitely worse, because you can just fucking save scum. He made the video to specifically piss you off. No, I think he did it to circle jerk with the rest of the Adam haters. Yet, he's not making a video on a different game, he's making a video on this game. And all the people commenting of how bad of a game it is watched this video about the game that they think is really bad, instead of a different video on a game that they like. For me, it was the focus on hurting speedrunners at the cost of a normal user. This is a genuine criticism. There is a lot of shit that Adam did, specifically to stop speedrunning glitches that made the general gameplay experience worse, like the doors slamming in your face, that kind of shit. I think that is a genuine criticism. I feel like a lot of the frustration could be fixed if the game had a save feature. No, it wouldn't. It'd be a completely different game. It wouldn't be as fun to play or to watch. Some game developers genuinely think people will pay $25 to have the privilege of beating their head against the wall for 3 hours and then have the audacity to get mad when people start refunding and spreading the word. I won't just spend $25 to beat my head against the wall. I'll have my fucking nutsack crushed repeatedly. And I'll enjoy every second of it. People who are pissed off are usually more vocal. Yeah, it's always the loud minority. It's frustrated me because Adam's games are always so close to being good. No, they're always so close to being perfect. They're always good. Except for Scrutinized, because it's broken. To me, Welcome to the Game 2 is like, yeah, that's a shit one. Hold on, there were a couple of retarded comments that I read. Something that bothers me about this dev is that a few years ago on his Twitter, he was unironically wondering if the game genre of horror in video games was dying because his games were falling off. Well, fucking Adam does something retarded. Wow. The game is made for Adam, not for the players. That's not true. I don't think Adam actually plays them. I remember Scrutinize coming out and having the same problems in terms of game design, causing people to watch playthroughs instead of buying. I mean, that's just for Adam to figure out. If he wants to make super hard and frustrating and punishing games, that's the price you pay. But he's popular because of it. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a net win or not. I feel like if it wasn't a net win, he probably wouldn't have a million guns and watches and a nice car. He's probably got it all right, I would say. Welcome to the Game seems like a cool game that I would invest a lot of time into, but the core gameplay being just sifting through websites and clicking on every single word is what pushed me away from trying it. Then it's not a game for you. That is the game. This looks like a good game for me, except for the core gameplay. The dev of this game actually did agree himself that the ending wasn't good. Yeah. Not to mention there's a glitch that if you actually get it, makes it impossible to progress the game. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Have you played the game? Some of the, like, a lot of the comments come from people that I just think, there's no way you genuinely played the game. Adam, this is pretty funny, this takes me back. Adam is also very openly hostile towards mod developers. He publicly shat on the devs of a high-quality fan-made expansion called Welcome to the Game 2+. That's the one that I played a couple of years ago, which ironically fixes a lot of what you criticized. Yeah, but I wouldn't say it was necessarily good either. Just not bugged. He also voiced that he plans on exporting his games differently in the future so they're harder to mod. I mean, that's his choice, man. How is that a criticism? It's his game. Also, if these guys were so good at making games that the people would enjoy and appreciate and have their time respected and all those cool things, why are their games not being played? Why are their games shit? I tried one of them. I don't know if you remember, Sally, that fucking $2 game, the fucking discount version. It's like, these games are so bad, but they've got copycats made of them that are shit and no one's playing them. We're going to keep playing these ones and then complain about them. I enjoyed the game itself. It's a slog to play. That's a fair enough thing to say. Yeah, so what you're saying is we need a community of game devs that like the concepts but could improve upon it better. Where is it? I can't remember it. Must have been great. You remember the one where there were like other houses in the neighborhood and I was like, whenever the killer would spawn, I would like, rather than hiding, I would run to another house. Really well put together argument. Yeah, sure it is, man. Just popped in. Okay, well, this is a good final comment to read. Just popped in to comment that this is the most cringe game I've ever experienced. The self-insert boss figure is nail-screechingly cringe. That's incredible. That's incredible. I don't understand these people. They're all retarded to me. I still have not seen any evidence online of anyone else beating the hardest version of the mod besides me. No dist, no distortion, no moon. Why didn't any of those guys play it? Probably because it wasn't that good, man. Okay, this is leap mode, so I actually need to figure shit out. We're not doing the same shit. They make me want to go outside. No, they make me want to lock into this fucking game that I love dearly. Okay, so we need strategies. Obviously you need to buy Vert Mesh. Do you need to buy this straight away? I feel like you do. I don't know when Crackhead starts coming. You start with a backdoor. Maybe a crypto miner? Let's go a crypto miner. Wait, what the fuck? Crypto miners cost $250 now. Do you start with a crypto miner? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The funniest thing is, like, they're all the complaining about how difficult and tedious the game is, and now it's like so many killers, and then you've just got Moon just creating another fucking killer. For the fun of it, for the love of the game. Like, that's the difference between someone who actually enjoys the game and someone who just plays it because it's popular. Or wants to have an opinion on it. Anyway, that was my rant. I had to get it out. Okay, you don't start with a miner. That's actually fucked up. So the only way you can make money is from hacks. So I guess you do need to buy this. Giggling with glee as the Ratman drags you. The Ratman shits in the fucking bathroom and you have to go pick it up. Bless the Ratman. And his folly. So I'm assuming Hitman can't be active yet, surely. But I bet they'll have the Hitman by like 10:30. So what would I want first? Defense-wise? Camera? The lore is deep and disgusting. There's a man with a snub-nosed revolter that's got like a really bad paint job of a rat. He spawns in the motel rooms. I have been saying, I feel like something should spawn in the motel rooms. Like Vince or something. Like, why doesn't Vince spawn in the motel rooms when it's, like, dark? Alright, well, fucking... I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go search the rooms. Okay. So far, so good. I'm not dead. I wonder if the kidnapper has any kind of cooldown, or grace period, I should say. I'm not looking forward to the Ratman cosplays. I don't know if the Ratman's gonna take off beyond Moon's stream. I hope it does. I feel like Adam needs to acknowledge it first.
Aw, you're no fun.
Adam needs to make a public statement that the Ratman is real. Okay, so you do get Tanner, and I'm pretty sure Tanner has a cooldown, so if you spawn him, then you quickly search rooms. You lock in. I'm not trying to beat this, I'm just learning. And quite frankly, I'm pretty pissed off already that the game's not just telling me how to fucking beat this. Because I feel like that's just a fucking... It's really bad design. And Adam doesn't respect me. Like, this is the equivalent of Adam telling me to go fuck myself and my entire family, I would say, by not having a sufficient tutorial. Should make a YouTube rant about it, I might. Two things I've learned from watching Moon Moon is crack can spawn on this car tire, which I did not know, and also in the toilet bowl out back. I always thought something would spawn there, so it's nice to know that it can, yet I still have not seen it. Which part do we know already? The part where Adam told me to go fuck myself and my family? I only got one crack. Not great, all things considered. But alas, let us play. He finds all the crack. Maybe the Ratman takes it. Oh, the lights are out. Lovely. Love that. Starting strong. Open. Doesn't respect my kin. Doesn't respect my heritage. Pretty sure he said he was glad that the Ottomans bombed Constantinople. To be honest, one of the least unhinged things he's ever said. Okay. I'm going to assume that Tanner can spawn immediately. Which means you really need to get hacked ASAP. Maybe... If you get hacked ASAP... Go on to Vert Mesh. If you get hacked, beat the first hack, you get 100 DOS. I'm assuming you can still buy 2 motion sensors with that. Oh. You heard him specifically say that, yeah. Seriously, Adam, fuck you, man. Put some respect on my time. In case you didn't notice, I have the headphones on, so maybe I can actually hear something. Okay, it's just as quiet as it was before. Don't waste it. Give me a hack. Give me my first leap mode typing hack, please. I long for it. Shut up, Bit Striker. Shut the fuck up, Bit Striker. Yeah. So you need to get a drug dealer ASAP, I would say. And you need to obviously find the fucking site seekers. pro gamer now. They might not save me though. Holy shit. Okay, you need to get the fucking thing immediately.
Lucky day for you.
I haven't even been hacked yet. So you could sacrifice this, but then you can't get a drug dealer. You can't sacrifice this. You need that. You can't sacrifice that either. So you can't get Dare Dash off it. You do need to get hacked first. So I feel like if he comes before you get a hack, that's a reset. I wonder if you have to buy more crack to keep him away. I feel like you won't be able to beat it otherwise. Could be wrong. Bedus. So you do have to go crack hunting, for sure. Yeah, you really need a hack, like immediately. Crackhead's gonna kill you otherwise. Okay. ESPO. Okay. Let's get that going ASAP, or else we're in trouble. And I have 3 monies. Hack me! It's almost 9:30, man. How have I not been hacked? Bro, 250 for a miner is insane. At what point the dude's even getting miners? The allocator. Okay, you can't fail that, but it is doable. I mean, you can't miss one. But I think I can do that. Okay. Let's hit a reset. We need to figure out this early game. Because something tells me that the game's not just going to tell me how. Okay. Do you even go on the computer immediately? Probably not. But you can't make money. I guess you just go find the crack. Find some keys, find some crack, and then sit down. Right, I've got the key. Got the only key we need. How you doing this without a tutorial? Pretty crazy, actually. Is that crack? The run's blessed. The Ratman has blessed us. The Ratman left that there. Can I force a hack and find crack? I don't think you have what it takes, man. I don't think you have the talent or the willpower for it. You can try. Okay. Tanner? Nope. It's not good. I'd prefer you actually spawn immediately so I can get you out of the way. You sounded like a legit crack. Times are tough, man. We don't have money like we used to. I can't just buy that shit. Here he is.
Aw, you're no fun.
Said with the I've only heard one crackhead before be so excited at the sight of a point of crystal pistol. And it wasn't the Ratman, because I've never seen him in person. This way. Bro, does the two cracks exist? What's that? Oh, it's the electric key. I don't know if the two cracks exists. Am I just the unluckiest person alive? Probably. Judging by yesterday's stream, it's safe to say I am. Okay, vert mesh. I should probably fucking buy these. Start the game, sit down, buy these. And then go look for crack. Pew! It's too hard. Come on, give me Black Hat Post. Fuck. Dr. Murder. I'll take that. I'll take that. Fuck's sake. Watch the beginning again. This is like resetting to Lakitu skip. But worse. Where's the key? Alright, so we grab this, copy that, open dark drop, buy, go. Alright, come back around. What the Ratman guy, he might have. I'm pretty sure the Ratman told them of my whereabouts. Dude, room 7 always has crack in it. The old one had a crack in it.
Aw,
Nice.
you're no fun.
That's good RNG. Getting Tanner at the first door is definitely good. Also, I don't know why sometimes even if you forget to unlock or forget to lock the door, he doesn't kill you for some reason. Not sure why, but I'll take it. It was pretty funny when Moon went into a motel room and he heard the squeak and he's like, the Ratman's cheering me on, dude. Fuck this chair. Scares me every time. The ambient noise, especially when you consider that, like, you hear like light switch flickering and stuff like that, fits the lore so well. Now I believe that the lights being turned off is because the Ratman's nibbling on the cables. Only one. I'm not destined to ever have 2 cracks, it appears. It is not in my fate. I also would like to believe that it's the Ratman telling me I'm a good boy and not Noir. Can't be proven. Can't be disproven. Fuck. Let's do something cheeky here. See if this works. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna work. So now it comes back. What if I do this? Fuck! That didn't work. Trying to be cheeky. Give me another one. I don't know where the fuck I was supposed to go there. Thought I was onto something. Got this one. The Ratman patch. Fixing all the Ratman bugs and glitches. Nothing changes. We've added the Ratman killer to the game. Nothing changes. It's the exact same game. I'd actually love that. That might be the greatest thing that could happen. Fuck, these aren't good. Oneless? No, that's order of 9. I don't have anything to force hack. Maybe you just need to get one of these. Maybe you fuck off the hack. I mean, you can try to get a hack if you can, but I think you have to get one of these ASAP. Share a link to drug tickets. You have to get a site seeker ASAP. Give them the link so you can buy the crack or the drug domain. Like so. Good on ya. Fucking good on ya, cunt. Right, then we need to get a drug dealer. Preferably Newy. Who's Newy? Where are you, brother? Bounty, that's him. Not Newy. Newy's the site guy. Bounty's who we want. Bounty or Toxicated? I don't mind either of those. But Bounty's cheap. Also haven't found much of a difference in what the starting prices mean. They seem to have the same stock regardless. So I don't know why some drug dealers are like level 5 only. Should have probably tested that, but can't be fucked. Probably not going to use it in elite mode anyway. Okay, so if I enter, I can afford 1 crack. Get that moving ASAP. And then just play. Now when I wait for a hack, I can buy motion sensors with it. What are motion sensors costing? So computer software, same cost, same cost. Nope, sleds are up to $60. That's kind of fucked. The grid tier 2 is the same, but the miner is way more expensive now. Can you even get this? Is that even worthwhile anymore? I don't know. I think you might just need to rely on hacks. Give me a shift sec. Or stack pusher. Love that. Hopefully it does give ample time. Someone's calling me. Fuck. Not the time. This is my brother. Tell me I'm a good boy. Thank you. I think should still have enough time. Fuck! I mean, I have no money and no backdoors. Just can't do anything. It's alright. We've got to get the hang of it. One sec. I've got to make a phone call. Calling Adam. Did I do good? Did I do good? Are you proud of me? You see what I said about that guy that made a video about you? Yeah, fuck that guy. Now, do I care about Adam as much as I care about Ratman? Probably not. But a good second. A close, I wouldn't say close second, but a solid second. And yes, Adam was very proud of me. In case you were wondering. He appreciates my unwavering loyalty. Oh, you let me down, room 7. You let me down. I was just talking about how good you are.
Aw, you're no fun.
Now the question is, will we ever find 2 cracks? Let's take that. I'm keen to try the breather thing as well, where you line up next to the fence. Crack. I will confidently say that I do seem to find crack on this side more than this side. Then I find keys on this side more than the other side. Not that that information matters at all in the grand scheme of things. And also can be taken with a grain of salt because I just made it the fuck up. That's why we play the game. Also love when people are like, oh yeah, I hate the game because it has X thing that doesn't actually exist and I just made it the fuck up. But I hate the game for it. Fuck. Keys are always in the weirdest spots. You know what isn't in the weirdest spots? Crack. Because it's in no spots. Accident. It's an accident. Alright, buy this shit, buy this shit. So we want to get a dude looking for websites immediately. You need that immediately. Game would be way better if it didn't include Ratman. He makes the game like so much harder. By existing. For that reason, I'll never play the game again, but I will comment on every YouTube video about the game from here into eternity. Just to make sure people know how much I don't like it and how much it doesn't respect my time. Because I respect my time. I feel like the Ratman respects my time. I just feel like the Ratman respects me generally. Not gonna lie, if there's one thing that doesn't respect my time, it's this fucking chat room. Nice. Hardest enemy, but also the enemies are piss easy. And I can tell you how all of them work. Would you like to hear it? Just let me know when. Let me know when to commence explaining. I'm ready when you are. Fuck! Damn, why has it gotten so fast? This is map. Okay. Okay. I need to lock in. I can't see the line. It's a lot easier if you do it immediately when you go back. Like that. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. It's fine. Oh. Gotcha, bitch. $100 dues. Alright, so first order of business. Senkor. Bad time to be red-green colorblind. That is 100% a skill issue. Okay. 10 quarter. Let's get motion alert. And then we get the second Sen chord. I do need to buy backdoors also. Get a couple of backies. Is second order of business just play? It actually is. It genuinely is. White boy Wyatt. White boy though. I've not found a website seeker. Getting an early hack is fucking massive. Granted, it's one that you can actually beat. That is also part of the requirements. I'm gonna have to actually read this shit. Oh, Jal. Oh, fuck. I wasn't supposed to buy the second one. Now I can't afford the motion sensor. Fuck. I'm 13 cents short. I miss chatters who never beat the game. That's why I want to wait. That's why I don't want to beat this. I don't want to play this too much. I think I can hold out for a couple of weeks. I want to learn. I want to learn my strat. At least have an idea of what my strat is so I can start doing genuine runs when I get unbanned. That's half the fun of streaming this game. Is getting the people that comment on those YouTube videos, letting me know how much they know about the game. Okay, I'm gonna go out. We need to know how early old mate could come. Okay, he's not here. 4. Okay. I'm assuming breather can come at any point. I need to store my energy. And then we'll try and do the pole lineup, the distortion point pole lineup. You grab it, come over here, come around the pole, and then you go. Oh. No breather? No breather. Let's fucking go. The breather's a lot scarier now. It's kind of a nothing burger before. Okay, let's chuck this bitch down. Ask him if you can borrow 13 cents. Oh, fucking hell, I wasn't supposed to unlock that. Well, I might as well go now, fuck me. Okay. Maybe the Ratman will leave me 13 cents on the counter. did not hear him. Yeah, he wasn't there. He did not come. That's the kidnapper's van! Wait, what?
Добрый вечер.
Okay. I will sit here and wait until the game tells me what to do about that. And it was on the left as well, the first time it's ever been on the left. The van can spawn while you're outside? And that was super early too, so maybe I need to go for cameras before motion sensors. Run towards the kidnapper. It didn't. I was trying to run inside, but I just assumed I was dead. Like I'm outside while the kidnapper's active. The rule has always been that's death. That is an immediate death. But he can spawn when you're already outside. That's never happened before. Unless that was somehow the reason I was dying in those other bullshit runs. Let's just get out of here. Toilet. No cracks. Dumpster. No cracks. Oh, yeah. What about that? I wonder what the counterplay to that is. Like, what should I have done? Should I have just gone around the back and gone back inside? I'm looking for crack. I love this side. Round the outside. Round the outside. Round the outside.
Aw, you're no fun.
That's room 7. Have what I need. Nope. But God did. God did. Not taking too long. Could potentially get hacked in this time. You can't not do this. Like, you need to get that crack, because you don't know when crackhead's gonna come. I genuinely don't think picking up that key is a good idea if I don't plan to use it. I should probably just start leaving it. I can't unlock the door by mistake. Round the outside, round the outside. Alright, we got 1 cracks. Okay. $20 dues. We want bird mesh. Let's just start hacking. I'm assuming this is good. This looks good. It's good. You mount that shit. I will start. Looking for the biggest retards in the chat. Morph. Need bounty. Good pickup. Oh, fuck. Any website enjoyers? Washed nut. Brimstone. Track 06. Love to see it. Yeah, fucking love to see it. Seven. Wait, what? That from the last game. I think that was. Go 6. Oh, we got Dr. Murder as well. Right, get that up, yeah. And with that, we'll buy Dare Dash. Right, they give you a bit more money in lead mode as well, which is good. Dr. Murder. Couple back doors. Lovely. Fucking lovely. The alligator. No, you can't. You can't do that. You have to beat the fucking hack, man. You have to. Can't be complaining about typing hacks if I can't beat the other ones. I haven't seen Distortion do any hacks. I wonder how he was doing them, if he did them all legit or not.
Aw, you're no fun.
You're no fun. Problem with getting cameras first is I really need to know what Tanner's sound cue is. And I have no idea what it is because I've never heard it. The Ratman, I can hear him. You fucking moving in the shadows, boy. You do not scare me. Here. Keeps taking all the other fucking crack. It's so much nicer to be able to just explain away any bullshit as it's just the fucking Ratman's doing now. Makes me feel a lot better. Major. Fucking major. Cal. Fucking Cal. Fucking video searches. Away, you fucking nerds. Newy. Luger as well. Found two. Found two. I heard him. That's the Ratman. He lurks. Do not interrupt my liege on his day of rest. The Ratman cometh, and the Ratman taketh away. Chevron and Lugaroo. We have Black Outpost also. Good RNG. Chevron. We have Morbid Mist in this game, but who cares? Just gonna keep playing. Lugaroo. Until I'm doing legitimate runs, I don't care who the players are. I probably should have searched that, but who cares? Black Outpost. What do I know about? Nice. Bruh. If you get 2 website seekers and an early hack, and it's a stack pusher, let's fucking go. Let's push stacks, where are we? We need to get Ratman. Yes. Yes, Ratman. I've been known to push a fucking stack or 2 in my day. Okay. I don't know if I have a second backdoor or not. That was unfortunate. Fucking it's a token. I'm just gonna go ahead and cheat through these for now. Because I would like to practice, I don't want to just keep resetting. Oh, fuck. That's a 3 picture. What the fuck? Oh, it's this one? I think it's that one. Do you think it's this one? And this one? 138. Oh. Well, I'm still playing. We haven't lost. We can still play. I could buy... should buy the camera. And then if I buy one more backdoor, and then just play. That works. Maybe it's not the end of the world losing a hack. I didn't see how much money I just lost. Bellius Maximus. Another website searcher would be great. Oh, Endless Void. I love you. You're a good bloke. You're a good man. What the fuck was he looking for? Second gifts. I think getting the chat immediately is the right play. So I get the setcam software immediately.
Where's my shit?
Just take it, man. Fuck, take it.
Okay.
Right. Get this shit out of the way. Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm supposed to buy that first. Will. Really? Hopefully gives me enough time. Will. Two hacks would get you straight to level 2 though. It just feels like it's all or nothing in this mode. Like every hack, everything, like it's either huge or it's at the end of the run. There's no in between. Nazoo. Alright, we needs it. Needs it. Oh, it's another alligator. Fuck. Lucky in. Let's fucking go. That's major. That's fucking major. We're learning. Another can. I could get a Senkord. And oh, it's really unfortunate. It's really that's very unfortunate. I've not perished. Alright, let's try and get the shit. Let's try and get the shit. I'm genuinely enjoying this. This is like, you get to play the game again, like for the first time almost. You gotta learn everything from scratch. I enjoy this process. Okay. Nobody's on. Slap this bitch down. I gotta be quick, I need to order more crack. Like ASAP. No time to dick around, boy. Or to be losing breath. To be honest, I probably should have just done this, ordered the crack, and then gone. I'm not gonna have enough time now. I'll probably die. But that's alright. I don't know where old mate is. Hurry up. Hold up. Yes. Yes. Rip chat. Where are my dealers? You're my only dealer? What do you want? 10? Take it. Take it. Wait. What? What? Well, I need to have one of these websites. Never mind, we're fucked anyway. I feel like the early game, once I get like a little bit of good RNG early to have cameras, I'm just gonna sit on the cameras while I wait to get hacked. Otherwise, fucking Tan is just gonna be killing runs. And I'm not too keen on doing that. Not too keen on doing this fucking running around the motel every 10 minutes. Crack on the dumpster. Thank you, Ratman. I'll remember this. I'll remember this service. Alright, don't need any more keys. We just need cracks. As many cracks as we can spare. Room 7. Always delivers.
Aw, you're no fun.
His voice line seems to be fixed. Or maybe my headphones are doing something. Was that ever like fucked for you, Sally, if you're there? Like, was it ever just like, you just couldn't hear it? That's how it was for me the entire time. E-A. No tell key. Guess we'll take that. Why the fuck not? The fabled second crack just doesn't exist. Fucking Ratman, why have you done me like this? I trusted you. Wait, there was 2 cracks, and I picked them both up. I'm fucking so stupid. Do you have a life on people with a retardation? Well. Wheel. It's clean. That's clean. Bunt. Kid glitch, I see you. Bam. There's a little liner in here. Give Carl a message. Alright, what are you looking for? I am here. I will get. Got Dr. Murder and don't waste it here. Go Cal. Oh my Cal. Kill for me. Whoa. Get that up, yeah. Then we grab kill for me. Swore I saw someone with a gun outside. Like an outside dog. Be like an outside dog. Any video enjoyers? And fuck the video enjoyers, man. I only like website enjoyers around here. Alright. Gonna get set cam, a back door, and a camera. That's the first thing we get with our first hunch. That leaves us looking pretty healthy, I would say. And then let's just go into Dr. Murder and force a hack. Did she say good boy? Didn't fucking hear shit. What the hell? Intoxicated. Give you a refresh. Bro, what is this? Just hack. Fuck. There's a code right there. Retard. It's a bit retard. Fucking got it. Nice. Nice. We'll never get that fucking RNG in a real run. It's gone. That was... I saw it. Saw it with me fucking eyes. It was right there. We all fucking saw it. That's an outrage, it is. Come on, man. Really gonna be the last one I check. Wonder. What's that? This isn't lights off. It is lights off. Fuck. Easy. Yes. Surely that kidnapper spawn was a glitch. Surely that shit wasn't real. Okay. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe there's a real thing that can happen. Nice. Yeah, right. I do. Wait, what did I just order? I don't even remember. Might have to go back out. Okay. Let's go. See what happens. I believe. Fuck.
Добрый вечер.
You need cameras immediately. Like, it's in the first half an hour. You're not even given half an hour of grace. You need cameras immediately. Right, I'm just gonna start looking for one single crack plus the main key and then just playing. So I can't be fucked searching every room every single time. It's the motel key. It's a useless fucking key. It does not need to exist.
Aw, you're no fun.
Could be. If you want me to be. Oops. Room 7. Bless me. Bro, where is everything? Just trash. It's fucking trash. Oh. Already searched here. I need to have a better routine. I need to have a room search routine. I haven't found the key or the fucking crack. I'm just gonna search this car one time. Not too sure what the fuck that is. Fucker in the puss. Right in the puss. Why is there water in the toilet sometimes? Does it catch after it rains? If that's real, that's fucking unbelievable detail. That is such good detail that I think I forgive the lack of tutorial and general appreciation of my time. Can look past it. Room 7. Oh, he still lives. You love to see it. You love to see it.
Aww.
Room 7 is definitely where the Ratman lives. Must be getting sick of me taking his crack. This bullshit key. Even this. Is it wise to do this immediately, or do you try and get hacked first and then come out after buying stuff? Maybe that's more optimal. What? I sworn I bought that shit. I think buying a second backdoor is a wise choice. Bellius. You're a website seeker. Synapse decay. Oh, I can help you there. Clean. That's a fucking tractor right there. Maps decay. Doesn't look like I have anything to force hacks. Lab monkeys later. Milk. So I do get to 50, so I should order a camera immediately to get it moving. I think Tango down. Another force hack. Family is near. GG. Probably got another half an hour before I have to get moving. We will continue this at another time. Also, why isn't she talking to me? Why isn't she telling me I'm a good boy? Good luck with tutorial mode, thanks man. I'll let you know if the game starts appreciating my time. The alligator. I'm actually kind of fucking cooking with that hack, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of cooking. GG. Here. Here. The Ratman is here. A Ratman. The Ratman. Shred. These blue fucks looking for videos, man. Fuck out of here. Where's the blue cunts? Oh, this is crazy. Freebies would be so nice. Late game. It is a freebie right now. Could go get the camera. Whether all mate spawns is not up to me. $50. $50. Oh, but it's just a $5 scratch. $50. But it's just a $5 scratch. Fuck. Balang balang lang 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 balang galang lang galang galang lang galang galang lang galang galang lang malam 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 malam. Esquire. Esquire. We'll just fuck the internet. Gotta risk it. Gots to risk it. There she is. Easier. Nice. Perhaps you just want to stay out of the fun. Unlearn my habits. Farmman can spawn on kidnappers here. This could be for all the marbles. Stack pushing. Suboptimal.
Where's my shit?
Okay. Yeah. Lucky day for you, boy.
Thanks, bro. Just gotta go. No choice. Probably force another hack. Online's 100% gonna spawn. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, he's got me. That's gonna take some practice. I need to know my line.